Hi, welcome back to 5 Minute Mark. Today I'll be recapping the first season of The Walking Dead episode 3, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic TV series in just 5 minutes. Watch out, spoilers ahead. Rick and the small group of Atlanta survivors race out of the city in the stolen truck, still shaken from their narrow escape. Glenn reaches the camp first, still driving with the car alarm blaring. Jim immediately shuts the alarm off, but Glenn still gets an earful from Dale and Shane. Glenn explains that everyone is safe and that the others are right behind him. The camp rejoices as families reunite, and Glenn excitedly tells the group that a new guy helped save them when they were trapped in the department store. When Shane sees that the new guy actually is Rick, alive and standing in front of him, he is stunned. It's then revealed that the woman and boy we saw earlier are Lori and Carl, Rick's wife and son, the same family he has been desperately searching for. Shane was the one who got them out of the city when everything fell apart, leading Lori to believe Rick had died in the hospital. That night, the group gathers around the campfire, where Rick tells everyone that he thought the world he woke up to was some nightmare. He explains that the hospital had been overrun and no one was left to help him once he regained consciousness. Carl tells Rick that he thought his father was dead. Rick thanks Shane for protecting his family, though an awkward tension hangs heavily between Shane and Lori. Ed, another survivor known for his bad temper and abusive behavior toward his wife Carol and their daughter Sophia, carelessly throws another log into the fire, making the flames flare up. Shane sternly warns him to keep the fire low so they don't attract walkers. The group then discusses how they're going to tell Daryl Dixon, Merle's brother, about Merle being handcuffed to the rooftop. Rick takes responsibility, stating firmly that he will be the one to break the news since he was the one who cuffed Merle in the first place. As the camp settles down for the night, Rick and Lori finally have time alone after being separated for so long, and they reconnect intimately. But Lori can't shake her guilt, knowing she had been with Shane while believing Rick was gone. The next morning, Rick tells Lori he intends to go back to rescue Merle from the rooftop. Lori disagrees, arguing it's too dangerous. Their conversation is interrupted by Carl and Sophia screaming. The group rushes over to find a walker feasting on a deer. They kill the walker, and moments later, a noise rustles from the bushes. The man turns out to be Daryl Dixon. Daryl returns to camp expecting to find Merle, only to learn he never made it back. Rick explains that Merle is still handcuffed on the rooftop. Furious, Daryl lashes out, but Rick and Shane restrain him. Rick promises Daryl that he will go back to Atlanta to bring Merle home. Glenn agrees to help, and T-Dog volunteers as well, feeling responsible for dropping the key, accidentally leaving Merle chained up. Shane strongly disagrees with the mission, insisting they should prioritize the camp's safety rather than risk 4 men's lives to rescue someone as volatile as Merle. Rick counters by revealing he dropped a bag of guns in Atlanta, containing 4 shotguns, 3 rifles, 12 handguns, and over 700 rounds, and retrieving it would greatly benefit the group's security. Reluctantly, Shane hands Rick extra bullets and allows the mission. The 4 men head back toward Atlanta, stopping halfway to continue on foot. Meanwhile, back at camp, Shane teaches Carl how to catch frogs, trying to bond with him. When Lori sees this, she sends Carl back, isolating Shane. Shane insists she shouldn't blame him. He truly believed Rick was dead when he checked the hospital and couldn't hear a heartbeat. Lori, however, believes Shane wanted her to think Rick was gone for selfish reasons, and she accuses him of lying. Elsewhere, the women gather by the pond to wash clothes and share memories of their old lives. They laugh and enjoy a rare moment of peace, until Ed storms over and orders them to quiet down. Andrea confronts him, pointing out that he does nothing to help or protect the group. Ed then tries to drag Carol away, and when she resists, he slaps her across the face. The women rush to shield Carol just as Shane arrives. Fueled by anger, both at Ed and from his own emotional turmoil, Shane violently beats Ed, nearly killing him before finally stopping. Meanwhile, Rick and his group make it back to the rooftop of the department store. But when they arrive, they are met with a horrifying sight. Merle is gone. All that remains is the handcuff, a saw blade, and the severed hand beside it. Merle escaped by cutting himself free, and he is still alive, somewhere out there. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this recap, leave a like and subscribe for more 5-minute movie breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.